The Chaotix, a crime-fighting detective trio that have been a big asset to Sonic in his many adventures. However, for one of them, the young ninja chameleon, Espio, will go through a life-changing story of heart and spirit. Oh no, this is terrible! I'm starving! But there's nothing in the fridge! Me too! What are we gonna do? I'll head to the store, grab us something to eat. Ooh, give me some sweets! Ah, don't listen to him! Get us anything but sweets! You know how he gets. Right. Espio heads off to the store, destined to get the powerful mythical item called lunch. On the way to the store, he contemplates on what to get. Sandwiches? Sushi? Sweets? No, not sweets. Not after the incident. Right as he's about to head into the store, he hears a strange noise coming from the alleyway near him. Going to investigate, he finds a ring on the ground. Huh? Where'd this ring come from? Right as he says that, the ring glows, falling out of his hand and opening a ring portal, sending him right through it. He gets up, in the snow, freezing cold. The falling snow making it impossible to see anything around him, but he treks on. Did that ring send me to Ice Cap Zone? No, it can't be. I don't recognize these mountains. The cold is getting worse, his energy depleting. He unfortunately can't take the cold, and he passes out. Espio wakes up in another location. Some temple, or is it a house? He can't tell. An old monk greets him, letting him know that he's been out for a long time. Espio asks where he is and how he found him, but the monk doesn't respond. He makes him some tea, warming Espio up to the core. How revitalizing! The monk introduces himself as Atlas, and that he's in an ancient city in the mountains called Kunlun, home of the dragon. Kunlun? Interesting. I sense a strong spiritual energy around here. Atlas tells Espio that the city is strong in Chi, the inner life source, and home to an immortal dragon named Xiao Lao, the source to a great power only great warriors can access. He also tells Espio that he was called here to Kunlun for a reason. The dragon calls him. This kind of stuff isn't really new to Espio. I mean, have you seen the people he works with? But he understands that destiny calls for him, and that he'll heed its call. Espio makes it to a dojo to train, his new master helping him hone his skills, to learn not only to harness his chi, but learn the ways of Kunlun and the fist. His training is vigorous as months go by. Espio feels his ninjutsu, mixing with his newfound kung fu skills, making him more powerful and more tactitious than he ever was before. Once his training is complete, Atlas has one last test for Espio, to claim the heart of the dragon by defeating it in battle. Espio feels like it'll be a cinch since he's fought similar creatures before, so he gets brought to the cave that Xiao Lao resides in. Once he makes it to the entrance, he gives Atlas his gear and heads inside. The trial of the Iron Fist is upon him. He walks through the dimly lit cave as nothing but torches light up the cave. He goes further into it and sees a giant cavern in the middle of the room. Maybe this is where the dragon lives? But before he can investigate, a loud roar envelops the entire cave, almost stunning the chameleon with the intensity of the sound. Immortal dragon, I am ready to prove my skills as a warrior and claim my destiny as the Iron Fist. Xiao Lao roars in his face once again and swings its tail out, almost swiping Espio off his feet. He then quickly darts through the walls, trying to get a height advantage, but he gets quickly smacked off. He then has an idea to get the dragon to attack itself to get him an opening. So he goes invisible and runs around, baiting the dragon's attacks and getting himself an opening. He jumps onto the dragon's face and strikes a heavy blow into the dragon, knocking it into the walls of the cave. Espio then repeats these tactics until he delivers the final blow. Espio defeats the immortal dragon, and with a bright flash of light, he's given the immortal power of the Iron Fist. He leaves the cave, Atlas congratulating him and giving him his stuff back. His journey, his destiny, is finally complete. With that, Atlas uses a sling ring from the sorcerers of Kamartaj, making a portal to send Espio back home, explaining that it would only be a few hours in his world since he left. Thank you, Atlas. You have made me stronger than I ever would have imagined. So Espio leaves Kunlun, ready to finally finish what he started. As he gets back to his world, he grabs lunch, heads home, and he's ready to see his friends again. On the way home, however, he runs into Eggman, trying to grab some wildlife for his evil machines. He approaches him and protects the animals from an attack, ticking off the doctor. Espio! New duds, eh? What are you gonna do, punch me? This mech is built to take extreme levels of damage. Precisely. So Espio harnesses his inner chi, takes a fighting stance, and jumps at Eggman, preparing the finishing blow. Iron Fist! With a massive explosion of energy, the Doctor flies off into the distance, defeated once again. With the Doctor defeated, Espio runs home to his friend, and off to have some lunch. And this was the end of this What If one-shot. Hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making this, and I've always wanted to show off my Espio impression. Hope you guys enjoyed that. But either way, I just want to thank you all for the support on the last video and the last short. It really helps a lot. I want to get to 1K subs by the end of the year, so please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. But with that, this is Shiny Goomba signing off, and peace out, guys.